Myself Parichay Pal. It's my pleasure to giving you my video presentation. Right now I'm going to discuss all those things which are not mentioned in my resume about my personal and professional life both. Let's start from my family. In earlier of my family life there was five members: my grandfather, my father, my mother and my youngest sister. My grandfather passed away in 2008. He was a retired government school teacher. My father also retired a government employee of West Bengal Government of Health. My mother is a homemaker. My youngest sister is a professional accountant working for a private organization in Kolkata. About me, after 4 year hostel life, I complete my graduation, BTech in IT. Then I back to my home and I discuss with my family regarding the professional life. That I told to my father that already I got a job for a company, that Computer Access Private Limited, for a Chennai based company, for client service engineer, technical job, but I'm not interested to do such kind of job. I'm interested to do management oriented job, like client relationship, business development, such kind of. But my father told me that no problem, whatever you want to do, let's start. And there is a humble request to you. First couple of year, try to stay in Kolkata. Basically, this is the early stage of your professional life. You need multiple support, knowledge from maybe financial support. And outside of Kolkata, you didn't get that. To try to settle down in Kolkata. So therefore, I was searching for job in Kolkata suitable as per my choice. One day I got a call from a placement consultancy in Kolkata for the position of business development executive. I was selected for the job and I joined over there as a business development executive. And my area of responsibility to, there was a very small company, just four people, 5 people are working over there. My responsibility to generating new client and maintain the relationship with the client. Apart from that, back end, everything to look after over there. There is no such kind of specific role, but that was my first job and I was very interested and playing a very active role over there. Some around 3.5 years I was in Kolkata, which I can understand in professional life, that business development, client relationship, such kind of responsibility is much more uh, interesting and much more challenging from other department for me. For me, one side of the coin is planning, and another side of the coin is relationship with your client. That is the moral of the story of my role. In Kolkata, I was working with such kind of industry for permanent recruitment solution, BFSI, real estate, construction engineering, pharmaceutical, various industry. But in 2000 and in earlier of my professional life, I got very good shot of success, uh, and uh, and that was it. That increased my level of confidence. 2008 recession period deadly I face in Kolkata, especially there is no any project, no any responsibility, payment problem. There are multiple problem jot down at a time. In the meantime, there was a political problem going on, especially at Tata Motors established a plant at Shingur. An opposition party are not want to establish this plant. There are multiple issues going on, and I was deeply disappointed. Various activity of government and going through. There are lots of things happen which is not acceptable in West Bengal. So which I can understand that my iceberg is melting start. I should shift out to other location. I was searching for a job in various other location for similar responsibility, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, NCR, any part. One day I got a call from Delhi, a placement consultancy for the position of business development manager. They are very interested on my resume. Later on, they take my telephonic interview, and after telephonic interview, they just request to me as soon as possible, please join and come to our office and join. Then within a short span of time, I come out from Kolkata and join this company. And in early stage, which I can understand in Delhi NCR, first of all, I have to improve my communicative skill in Hindi. In the early stage, my communicative skill in Hindi is not so good, so that I have to improve. And second thing, I have to collect various information about the roadmap and geographical knowledge, and where is the company's head office and company's various office branch roadmap, metro map, and everything I have to learn. That was my first target. In earlier Delhi life, professional life, not so easy for me. I was a newcomer. There are various problems I had to face. Language problem, one thing. Second, I don't have any idea about the industrial knowledge in Delhi NCR. In Kolkata, there was a few industry metallurgical, steel industry, EPC industry, leather industry. That's it. No any other such sound industry over there. But in Delhi NCR, there are various industry: construction, engineering, EPC, real estate, pharmaceutical, manufacturing, FMCG, consumer durable. There are lots of companies, and starting to Gurgaon to Noida, Ghaziabad, Faridabad, Greater Noida, everywhere there is a different setup. Slow and steadily, I can learn a lot from Delhi NCR. Especially, I got that there is three segment of my life. First is my professional life. I'm come to Delhi to learn and to earn. That was my objective. Uh, First is professional life. Second, my personal life, which in my home, and weekend days. Professional life, I keep it my best, maintain the very good relationship with my all clients, colleague, and everybody. And personal life, I engage some sort of other work. I keep my interest on share market, stock market, BSC, NSC, Nifty, various other portals. Follow such kind of television channel, CNN, IBN, NDTV, Profit, Bloomberg, UTV. Following such kind of portal, moneycontrol.com, kellostocks.com, and i4x, and got various kind of knowledge. In weekend days, I attained the various seminar program of PhD house, trade fair, book fair, Indian Inhabited Center, and get good sort of knowledge from here and there. I collect all those things. Later on, I can understand that I have to improve my analytical ability. How can I identify the client? How can I, who would be my perfect client who can pay me? And as a service industry, Indian market is very competitive market. Then my line of action should be very sensitive. So one day I purchased a book, the guidebook of trade fair, and I collect. I just gone through the trade fair, which companies are attained over there, what sort of, what is the advertisement displayed. I got the contact detail, everything, various information I collect, and then similarly book fair and many other I have attained over there, and I gone through I purchased the book, guidebook, and gone through all detail, which I can understand that there are various companies name I got from various portal. There are television from. Later on, I just start my thinking. Suppose the company's name is Nikon India Private Limited, Canon India Private Limited, Samsung India Private Limited, Sony India Private Limited, SMS Simag India Private Limited. There are lots of company, big companies. There in international market, there are MNC, but in Delhi NCR, they are private limited company. Why they are private limited company? They must be the limited company. Why not? Then later on, I gone through all those information which I can understand. This all company in an early stage in the business. Government are not allowed to give their limited company. which I can understand global market and domestic market are closely associated in Delhi NCR. There are lots of MNCs, especially in Gurgaon, Noida, and various other part. Day by day, I just I gone through various company, attained various business meeting, getting lots of knowledge, information from various people to senior people, relationship to to my client, starting from executive to manager to senior manager, AGM, DGM, GM, up to vice president, director, such kind of person. That was most important part. When I was in Delhi, which I can understand is a much more important part in Delhi NCR is Gurgaon. Why? Basic reason which I can find it out that this Gurgaon is a there is almost companies head office situated and manufacturing and plant almost on based on the National Highway 8, like beside the National Highway 8, like IMT Manesar, Dharwada, Babal, Nimrana, all those surroundings. There are lots of companies, manufacturing and plant, and head office situated at Gurgaon. And Gurgaon is a financially most sound location in Delhi NCR. I keep my interest on Delhi NCR. One day I got a chance in Gurgaon based company and joined over there, and which is much more interesting for me. Permanent recruitment one part, apart from that temporary staffing, turnkey project, BOT project staffing, various knowledge I collect from there. And moral of the story, come out the relationship with your client and find it out who would be your target audience, who need your service. That is our that is the major concern of my responsibility. This and this company would be my target audience, and I have to reach by the way. How can I reach? That is my own strategy. That's it.